Letting go at the right time. Have you ever wondered, when is the right time to let go and allow your child to take their own steps? And how can we do this without it becoming a shock? Today, I'd love to chat with you about a topic that's both profound and practical. The art of letting go. Don't worry. This won't just be dry theory. I'll tell you the story like a friend, so we can feel it together. Key takeaways for today's talk. Before diving into the details, let me share the most important points you'll hear today. Crises in children are a natural part of their growth. If we can't avoid them, let's face them together. The secret to overcoming these challenges is to support your child with a clear plan. And finally, letting go is an art that requires not only knowledge but also a mindful and loving heart. Navigating through crises. Let's get started. Do you remember the first time your baby started teething? They bit you. And ouch! It hurt. But did you know that this was the first time the bond between you and your baby was shaken? Then came the crawling and walking phase. Suddenly, they're disappearing around the house, leaving you in a constant state of worry. And if you think about it, every one of these crises has one thing in common: your child is trying to separate from you. As they grow older, they start saying no, or proudly proclaiming, "I can do it myself." Cute, isn't it? But don't forget, this is also their way of saying, "I want to be independent." The peak of it all might be during the teenage years when they declare, "I'm grown up now, I know everything." At this stage, you might hear words that hurt your heart. But remember, it's not about pushing you away. They're just trying to figure themselves out. The best way forward isn't avoiding these crises but going through them together. At each stage, loosen the reins a little so they can feel freedom and responsibility in their own lives. Don't be a helicopter parent. Have you ever felt like you're doing too much for your child? I once read an interesting study I'd love to share with you. A group of college students admitted they felt unhappy when their parents were always hovering around, helping with homework or even choosing their major. It turns out that a parent's good intentions can sometimes create pressure instead of support. Instead of doing things for them, stand beside them and let them know, "I'm here whenever you need me." Children are people, not puppets. Do you remember the feeling of holding your child for the first time? Back then, we all wanted to give them the best of everything. But here's the truth: your child was not born to fulfill your unfinished dreams or to become the perfect version you imagined. Let them walk their own path, stumble, and find their way. Our job is to create a safe, loving, and respectful environment to help them believe in themselves, discover their strengths, and know that no matter what, they're loved unconditionally. Letting go. An art full of emotion. Letting go isn't giving up. It's how we love our children in the right way. It's a journey where parents need mindfulness, sensitivity, and trust. Trust that when we let go, our children will soar higher and farther than we ever dreamed. This story may only take a few minutes to tell, but I hope it leaves you with something to reflect on. Do you think you're ready to let go? I'd love to hear your thoughts.